Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. To the air, it's Hall. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, 3rd and short, defense was definitely thinking run. And instead, they throw the football. They catch him off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up 1st and goal.
Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to ball his way in. And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator.
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Heads up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Dropping back, it's Hall. He caught it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. On the move. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Looking to throw, it's Horton. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Boston. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Otten. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The play-action fake. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I love the start for this quarterback. Like last week, it wasn't his greatest outing. Let's put it this way. It wasn't real good at all. He's already surpassed his passing output in this game. So he's completely flipped the script. Nice bounce back already to start this game, too.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back with how he's able to cut and how he doesn't telegraph where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Dropping back, it's Hall. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat, throwing it up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They are up by just 1 over San Jose State.
Back to throw, it's Horton.
Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. They'll try to sneak it. The Huskies will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short now from their own 48. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Horton. This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Gain of 13. 1st down for the offense.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post. right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Back to throw, it's Hall. Looking to the big tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. He's at the lean for the wire. Touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That's caught. It's Boston. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he got loose. Oh, just keeps moving. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Now on the move.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Picks up the first down. Brings into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Hall. He's got the tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But but you trust your kicker. He does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Boston. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Caught in the backfield. It's Boston. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Washington sends out the punt team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Gets it out fast. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup I'm going to take advantage. He's taking advantage of it all game long.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. To the air, it's Hall. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Temple came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Philly had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Certainly could have been better, but it also could have been worse. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Looking to throw, it's Horton. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going to the running game. Hard running there. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll start this drive going to the air. On target. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Hold and fire complete. Oh, he's got some space. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a hit. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Washington sends out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Nice move there. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Defense says, no thanks, we prefer 4th down. Penalty declined. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. He'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action.
Nice catch by the big target.
Turning it on. Finally corral, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking downfield, it's Horton. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back open in the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
2nd down coming up.
To throw, it's Hall. He's got his man. Hall down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Battle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's complete to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to UNLV. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air, it's Horton. Finds his man. It's Boston. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Now facing a third and long.
Third down coming.
They want to throw it. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
6-yard line. Second down coming up.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Uncorks it. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's McMillan. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
39-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Otten. Hard-hitting tackle. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's McMillan. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pressure coming. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the 3rd sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Breaks into the open. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw. It's Hall. Gets open down the middle.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Runs through a tackle.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off-play action on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fighting off the defender. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Rushes on him, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lining up to convert 3rd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. A 3rd down try for the offense. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. On the run, fires downfield. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got the back in the middle. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Defense says no thanks, declines the penalty. They'll take 4th down.
The return brings it out to the 38, and the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.